Oh, look at that. He's so cute. I just want. Oh, no, 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 fuck! I'm currently making a game called Karlson, which you can wishlist on Steam, by the way, and in my previous video, I turned it into a multiplayer game. Now, here's the problem with multiplayer games. It's literally in the name. Multiplayer. Multiple players. You know what that means? You need friends to play, and guess what, motherfucker? I ain't got none of those friends, okay? So, for all of my boys out there with no friends like me, I'm gonna make a single player for Karlson. Now, usually, I don't do any planning or research or any of that smart stuff. Because come on, you know, that's just for nerds. Which is also probably why I ended up in my parents' basement making YouTube videos. But this time I actually sat down and did some planning before getting started. And then after 5 minutes I gave up. Anyway, I started modeling a security camera. So if you didn't watch my first videos on Karlson, you basically start in this closed facility prison kind of thing. So I want to make a story out of that, which is, you know, totally not inspired by games like Portal or anything. What do you mean, dude? Then I had a quick milk break and had some delicious milk before making another model, which is just a vent because all epic gamers know that escaping through vents is epic. I also made a grab icon to show when you can grab objects, and yeah, I know it looks kind of bad. I'm not an icon designer, okay? Is that even a job? If it is, then I don't have that job because I'm terrible at it. Anyway, I also made some decals to put on the walls and then put together a little test room. And is it just me or is that table kind of thick? So here you can see the grab icon and you can grab objects. Get out of here. Yep, see ya. Yep. And there's the vent, which you can easily drag out and... Come on, you little fuck. Come on, get out of here. And you can easily drag him out. You got some decals on the walls. Move this. No.
Haha, yes, I am robot.
Then I found a text-to-speech and I put some processing on it to make it sound more like a robot, and I also coded some subtitles, and here is the result. Works
Hello, Karlson. This is just a test. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Karlson, more like Slowson. Hee hee. Get it?
And just like that, it works perfectly. There's now a robot in the game with even worse jokes than me, which I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty impressive because my jokes are like, yeah. So with all of that out of the way, I set up a list of all the mechanics and movement techniques in Karlson because there are quite a few. And when I released the free version of Karlson, let's just say some people were kind of confused on how to play the game.
How do I get out of here? How to get that still? I have no idea. Are you kidding me?
I'm really confused now.
What about if I jump on here?
Nope.
Jump? Oh god! What is this? I don't know how to do that. I don't understand. That's not how you jump.
I don't see how I'm supposed to.
Hold A or D.
Did I like miss something?
Have control. No! Got it! No! No!
And to fix this problem, we should start off a bit slower and then gradually introduce new mechanics instead of just throwing the players into hell on the first stage. Because I understand, not everyone can be an epic gamer like me, come on. I also want to introduce some new mechanics, so I made a gate that you can open in several different ways, like pressing a button, shooting a thing on the wall or something like that, or using a pressure pad. I also made a jump pad that allows you to jump, because like my brother used to say, nice jump, bro. Okay, so let's see here. So far we got annoying robot voice with terrible jokes, milk, blue carpet. So with all of this in place, let's start adding some enemies to kill the player, because that's usually what enemies do. And since we are in a future facility kind of place, I want to make some robots, because you know, everybody knows evil facilities have robots, duh. So first off, I made a little stationary turret guy. Oh, look at that, he's so cute. I just went, oh no, 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 fuck! Now this guy's just stuck in one place, so he's not really that dangerous. No, no, fuck! So let's give the turret some legs so they can hunt you down, because that's totally not creepy. And so I present to you, leg. Now you might be wondering what the fuck you're looking at here, and to be quite honest with you, I'm not really sure myself, but let's just put this thing on a turret and see what happens. That kind of worked out better than expected, and you can kind of see what I have in mind here. So I gave him 2 legs and made them a bit longer, and what the fuck did I just do? Make it, go away, stop, go, no, don't come near me, just So I made some actual milked up, calcium infused strong bones instead of those weak ass jelly bean legs. And then I put them on a turret again, and it now works much better. and it now works much better. The only problem is that he doesn't really want to shoot me, even though he is programmed to be an enemy and shoot me. He's just kind of following me, and I'm bullying him, so why are you stop following me? And suddenly, foes turn to friends, and I named my new robot friend Billy. I gave him a computer screen so he can display emotions, and I found some robot noises so he can speak, and just like that, Billy is bored. And I'm not sure about you guys, but isn't Billy looking kind of thick? Hey Billy, guess what? Bro, you gotta see the top. Come on, really cool up there. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry about that. Come on, I'll show you the top. It's really cool. So cool. I'm sorry, Billy. Come on, yeah, just a little more. That's it. Yeah. Oh no. That sucks. Kobe. Oh. Hey Billy, catch. Yo, Billy, my man, you gotta see this. Come here. See that? That's totally lava. Yeah. I'm having too much fun with. Oh! If you want to see more Billy abuse, you can check out my second channel, or my Twitter, or my Discord, or my Facebook, or my Instagram. So, since Billy was meant to be an enemy, but ended up being a friend, we need to make some other enemies instead. So I put together a little rocket, because dodging rockets is always a good time with a lot of fun. Stop following! No, man, you give me a Wow, that was fun, right? So basically, rockets will grow on the rocket launcher, kind of like apples on trees. I'm pretty sure that's how rockets are made. Anyway, once they're ready, they will launch and follow their targets, just like real life. I haven't actually been personally followed by a rocket before, but I imagine if I did, it would follow me. But I don't actually know, because I haven't, I haven't been in a situation where a rocket's following me, but so now that we have a lot more obstacles, enemies, and other I did some more planning for the maps, story, and dialogue. Most of the writing I did on Google Docs, but some things can be easier with pen and paper, or so I've heard. So for the first time in my life, I picked up a pen and some paper. What the fuck is this? This is some sort of ancient technology? Look at this. After figuring out how to use a pen and paper, I put together some ideas and finally got to work on actually making stuff. So first I made a screen model for displaying videos in-game. Now I only recently started modeling, and even though this is pretty much just a cube, I'm pretty proud of this screen, okay? Then I found another text-to-speech thing and recorded some voiceover lines for the robots, and after that I made a quick video in After Effects to put on the screen, and here it all is together.
Hello Karlson, and welcome to Generic Milk Company name. You're my prisoner, and test subject. Ha 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 ha, just kidding. Not really. Anyway, let's get you started. Your only objective is to get to the milk as fast as you can. Sounds fun, right? If you can secure all the milk, you will receive a fantastic prize. This is your companion, Billy. He will help you through your journey, so take good care of him. He's pretty fragile. Well, good luck. And don't die. Ha 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 ha, just kidding. Unless?
I still haven't really figured out how I want to design all of the maps yet, but here's a little test I did for the second map that teaches you about sliding and pressure pads and also pushing Billy. So that's kind of the basic idea for these maps, but before starting to design every single map, I want to finish the mechanics and polish the gameplay, otherwise I will just have to redesign all of the maps over again, which is kind of stupid, and I mean I am stupid, but I'm not that stupid. So first off, Billy Cornwall sent me a DM on Twitter and showed me some really cool concept art for the boomer. So I wanted to try and model it in Blender, and here is the old boomer versus the new one. It still looks pretty bad because I haven't done any texturing, but you get the general idea, and at least it looks better than it did before. Also, the bullets in Karlson look really bad, and they're just kind of blue blobs. So I made a bullet model, put some of that sweet glow in there, and also made some bullet explosion using Unity's particle. And here you can see the new shooting in action. It looks much better now, and there's no blue blobs, which is, pretty good. You know what else is a blue blob? Yo mom! And then I made a wall that you can destroy, because walls are nice, they're around houses, and they're walls. And also because destruction is always fun. And I can probably make some fun maps with this where you have to trick the missiles into exploding the walls so you can actually proceed. I think, you know, it could be kind of cool. And the next thing I want to work on is grappling, because currently you need a grappling gun for grappling, which just kind of slows down the gameplay, and it means you can't even shoot while grappling, which is kind of boring. And a couple of people suggested that I make grapple points so you can grapple while holding a gun. And someone also sent me a video of a game that I couldn't find the name of, and it seems the developer maybe stopped working on it, but I thought it was really cool. And the gameplay is extremely similar to Karlson, but the only difference is that this game actually looks good and fun, and Karlson is not. But this video really showed me that it's probably better to use grapple points instead of a grappling gun because it just looks much better. So I made a lamp, then I made a spinny boy, did some of that coding, and there we go. You can now grapple onto the lamps. Now this is epic because you can now hold guns while grappling, which is great for getting cramps in your fingers, I guess, because you have to hold down so many buttons right now. And with all of this new stuff in place, I put together a new map to showcase everything together. For this test map, I've just shamelessly copied some of the areas from his game and also added some of my own. Again, it's just a test map to test the grappling functionality. I'm not actually going to literally copy his map and put it in the game, obviously. Or am I? Frick you, Billy. So if you want to play this garbage game for yourself, make sure to wishlist it on Steam right now, slappers, to get notified whenever it comes out. That's all I have for this episode though. Make sure you smash subscribe for more Billy videos, and so we can get 1 million subscribers so I can finally compensate for my PP size. Also follow me on the social medias and links are in the description down below. I post a lot of useful insight and good stuff, so yeah, you should totally follow me. Also, it's time to answer some common questions that you fuckers send me every single day. BB, when will Karlson come out?
When is Karlson released?
Yeah, when can I don't know. Do I look like a man with a plan? No, I literally don't know how to put my socks on properly, and y'all expect me to plan a fucking release date? Hell to the no. It's not gonna happen. I don't know.
How much will Karlson cost?
Again, I'm not really a man with a plan, but probably between $5 and $10. Though on release, I'll probably just slap a discount on there, so it's like $5. That's the idea. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. More videos coming soon. Also, thanks for the epic support on the channel lately. It's, you know, it's pretty cool. So make sure to subscribe for more trash. As always, drink milk, hit Billy, and beat your will.